Hello, everybody. This is John Blanco from the Dads After Dark show, and we've got a first look today for Venba by Visai Games. We thank the publishers for the code. This is going to be a first look. Let's see what kind of game this is. Venba is a narrative cooking game where you play as an Indian mom who immigrates to Canada with her family in the 1980s. Players will cook various dishes and restore lost recipes, hold branching conversations, and explore in this story about family, love, loss, and more. From what I know, Krista from Kit and Krista is a big fan of this game, so I was interested in it. And I hear it's kind of like a cooking game with puzzle vibes, bit of an adventure vibe. I don't know. You know I like to go into these blind. Let's take a look. All right, we have inaccessible chapters. We got some options. I like the interactivity of the screen here. All right. Jump right in and play. Graphically, it reminds me of A Little to the Left. Just right off the bat. Whoa. Think well before you dare, and never ruminate once in action. 1988. Wow, we really are in the 80s. Leaving already? Heyo. Sorry. No, I think her name is Ayo. Did I wake you? What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? Nauseous. Just like yesterday. Okay, I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. Is she a teacher? I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There is some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. This is going to be really hard for me to get the names of these foods down, so if I mispronounce something, don't be mad. You can steam some idlis quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. I feel you, bro. It's okay. I was just about to leave. It's just idlis. Very easy. Why do we have to keep saying the word I don't know how to pronounce? It'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. Oh, wait. So her name is Venba. So maybe he was saying Ayo. I don't know. I could just survive on the coffee machine. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. Fine, I'll make it then. Wait 5 minutes. Venba, really, it's fine. No. Need to make lunch for myself anyway. Sorry, had a dropsy. Just tell the school. I'll be done in a minute. I feel like we're starting this game with, like, illness, hangover, I don't know. Has anyone ever seen the show on Netflix, Never Have I Ever? It's a Mindy Kaling show. It's amazing. I feel so steeped in Indian culture lately. Okay, let's get this done fast. Although, look, Venba, this is the tutorial we're trying to learn here. Should I try my mother's recipe for once? The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers. I'm just going to Google here. Hang on a second. How do you pronounce idlis? What? Idlis. Idlis. All right. Idlis. And they would they would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should just make them her way today. If the recipe is still readable, that is. Aha. I think that's the crux of this game. You're not just doing recipes. You have to, like, figure it out. We're going to make some idlis. Okay, so it wants us to look at the book. Tools. Idli plate. Huh? See how good I am? Towel, cooker, ingredients, water, batter. Holes to let steam through. And see, I've never really eaten, I don't think, any Indian food. I've worked with a lot of Indian people, but I've just never had Indian food. I feel like the least qualified to do a first look here, but I do know my games. All right. These also have holes so batter can cook. Make sure to or it will leak. Interesting. Arrange plates so steam can cook batter properly. Interesting. Holes to let steam through. So this has holes. Got it. Feeling ready? All right. Let's see if we can figure this out. Not made Italy with these kinds of plates before. But we have the plates. The only difference from mine seems to be the holes in the plates. The recipe also calls for towels. I'm not sure why. But Amma swears this method makes the idlis a lot softer. Okay. What is that question? Is that? I'm not sure how to. Okay. Never mind. Ingredients: water, batter. So we have the water in the batter here and here. Idli's plate. I think that's this. That's what this is. Towel and cooker, unless that's the cooker. These also have holes so batter can cook. Okay. Holes to let steam through. So we're putting plates, arrange plates so steam can cook batter. Okay, I got it. Just put it in. No point putting a plate without batter in the cooker. Okay. Oh. Okay, hold in the A button. Okay, just did them all. Nice. Put this in. I feel like this plate has to rotate, but yeah, okay, so that's not my job. The game is going to rotate it for me. Okay. I feel like in the diagram, these were... Oh, there we go. Wait. There we go. No. Hold on. Hang on. I just want to rotate one of them. Oh, I like the way the batter... Okay, no, it's just in there. I thought maybe it was like randomizing the batter. All right, let me see if I can rotate this now. Right there. Now, can I drop this in? Oh, see, that's the way I want it. But I have no way of taking it back out. Can I restart? Okay, let's take a look at this again. Should I put water on the bottom? Wow, this is like... I kind of like that this tutorial is like, figure it out. What was the towel? They also have holes so batter can cook. Make sure to... or it will leak. Okay, so maybe I had to put a towel on the bottom. Okay, I think I did this wrong. I don't think I should cover the batter with it up. I'm just going to cook it and see what happens. I should close the lid before turning on the stove. So they are helping you with some things. All right, let's see how it turns out. I think it would be wrong because I needed to rotate the pieces. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid. Let's say the second one is not going to cook. Yeah. The batter leaked through the plate holes and spilt everywhere. Let's try again. Okay. All right. That's cool. So I'm going to do the rotation here. And I think this says make sure to towel something or it will leak. So I'm going to put the towel here. Here. How do you undo? Oh, is this undo? Oh, there you go. So you hold down B to undo. Perfect. Okay. The batter leaked through the tiny holes. Okay, so... Oh, maybe I should... Yeah, okay, so the towel goes on top, and then you put the batter in the towel. Oh, okay. All right, now I'm going to rotate this. I'm going to put the holes in the bottom. Excuse me. Okay, now we're going to bring the towel over again. And now we're going to do this. This is the most complicated cooking game I've played. Well, no, I don't want to say complicated. I I quite like it, actually. I think it's challenging and unique and interesting and not just like, you know, here, press the A button a few times on a steak. And I'm learning about Indian food. Oh, what did I do with the water? I'll just put the water in. Okay. Lid. I like that it leaves you on your own, but then it actually does, like, say, oh, don't do that again. You know, it's kind of like your mistake was because of this. All right, let's see. Ooh. I did it. Did it. I made idlis. Wow, she's so tired and ill. She shouldn't be cooking. I feel bad. Poor Venba. Oh, then she put faces on them? Oh, wow, you even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard, though. Oh, man, just throw it in his face at this point. You really didn't have to do this. My husband can't figure out idlis. But she was using a recipe book. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. And, Venba, you messed it up the first time, even though I know that was me. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skipped lunch once. I think he wanted to go to McDonald's. Pavelon, you're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. That's not a fair choice to me. No, you can go out and get like Chipotle or something. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave, what will I do for lunch? I'd still have to cook, as exhausted and sick as I am. You just wouldn't have seen it. I don't have a coffee machine here to survive on either. It is so hard for you to cook, even on days like this. You're right, sorry. It's very expressive. Maybe a little too chatty here. I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time. But unless the school gives you more shifts, or my boss changes his mind, it's going to be tough to stay in Canada. You know there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job. And there's nothing really keeping us here. That would be nice. Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Maybe she has COVID. Oh, this is the 80s? Very expressive game. Very polished graphics. Yeah, making some more idlis. Venba, are you home? What did the doctor say? Doctor said, eat more idlis. So the boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start packing. What? What's with you? You never told me what the doctor said. Well, I think you should eat first. Okay. Oh, she's pregnant. I knew it. I knew it. She's pregnant because I said I was nauseous, right? Idlis again? Ah, what has gotten into you today? It shows it's a baby. It's a baby. Oh, my wife is gonna love this game. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either, but there's a chance at a very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive, though, and we're barely scraping by. Now, I don't understand how being pregnant changes that you should be staying here. It seems like that would be harder. Like, there's even more reason to go back. So we're going to cook? Is that what we're going to do? We're going to be cooking? We're going to make a restaurant? What if they resent us for that when they grow up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. Oh, no. There's no right answer. You just have to pick one. Either one works. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? I don't know. It's funny to see you worry like this. I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. It makes one of us. Wait till childbirth. All right, we're going to kind of power through here. If you play this game, you're going to read the story too. I need to get to the gameplay. That's what a first look is for you guys. Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. Okay, we're in 1994, so what, that was 6 years later? Got some memories captured in pictures being added to the wall. Nice little touch. My name is Pavilon, sir. Come on, I want to get to cooking. Pavilon, sir. Kevin? Whoa. She's really tall. Is he sitting? Oh, he's sitting. Okay. Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir. I don't have time to play, Kevin. I have a lot of work to do. Yes, sir. I've managed transport of hundreds of units of inventory per day. Oh. That's a cape. No, I like it. Okay, kid's wearing a cape or something. Whoa! Like, almost streaking there. Did that sign in the back, like, look towards him? I swear the corner of my eye saw it move. That blue sign in the back. You can rewind. I cannot. I swear it looked over. All right, this is a little talky. At least it's not voice acted. I mean, I always feel better when I speed through text than I do voice acting. I don't like the interruption. And if you read fast, it's not so chatty, is it? They didn't buy the hundreds of units of inventory story. I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. We'll do that one. Seems wittier. I helped out in a grocery store when I was 12. And you were paid in candy. Oh, well, I've only worked as a writer back up. So he's clearly looking for a different job. I do like the concept of lying about your work by exaggerating what you've done. We can watch Batman together, Appa. Yes, but your son is going to forget to meal at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speak in Tamil Da. Well, what's wrong with that? It's only one letter. It's different. Names tell stories. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You should be afraid to correct your. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name, after all. Who else is going to tell them? All right. I just want to get to the next recipe, really. So again, I will leave the story to you. If you pause, you can read it. There's a slow motion as well. Do you know if you pause a YouTube video and you use the less than and greater than signs on the keyboard, you can advance frame by frame? Now you know. I wonder what this story is going to be about. Is it a story about this family? Is it about the story of this boy growing up? All right, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amma has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first. I like how it's like turning on the music. All right, we got a blender. We got that. We got some cooking. We're making like a cake. Okay. Putu flour. Ingredients, 500 grams of rice water. Oh, we got stains on here. That looks like some of the recipes I have in my kitchen. We're going to blend 500 grams of rice with water. Separate. It looks like just that. Separate the fine rice from the chunks. Blah, 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 chunks, blah, 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 blah. Combine 500 grams of fine rice with water. Okay. So let's take the rice. I really like how it doesn't walk you through. You just figured out. All right, we're gonna blend the rice. Okay, we have the rice here. Nice. Separate the fine rice from the chunks, so we need the little sifter. I think that's it. The sieve. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna put the rice in here. I should shake the sieve over the towel to catch everything. Alright, I think we're good. Now we have... Okay. Blah 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 chunks. Blah 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 blah. And then we combine the fine rice. So these are the chunks up here in the sieve. This looks like it's probably the fine rice. And then we got to do something to it, and then we combine it with water. Maybe we mix it again? No. Put it in the bowl? Huh. Separate the fine rice from the chunks in a towel. Blah, 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 chunks, blah, 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 blah. Combine 500 grams of fine rice with water. Oh, would it be like measure it? Ooh. We took the chunks. Let's do another round. Blended rice. Alright, put it in the sieve. Okay, so maybe it's just a round 2. You can use more of the rice. Alright, ended up with more. Can I try putting them in here again? Ooh, look at that. This must be it. Alright. Put this... Ooh. Yeah, there's a ratty cookbook too. I think we're done. No. Okay, I think we're done. I can't put it down. I can't put the bowl down. Okay, there we go. So let's take this... Put it in the water. I can't pick the towel up anymore. Why not? I can't pick anything up. Oh, I can't click the cookbook. Something is off. Hold on. Oh boy. I can't hit B either. I can't hit X. Uh-oh. I'm out of soft locked here. Yeah, it was when I picked up the bowl and then didn't do anything with it. I seem to be soft locked. So... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, shoot. I can't undo. I can't hit start. I can't hit minus. I can't really do anything. So we have no choice but to... Oh, hang on. Hang on. It might have been my Joy-Con. Hold on. Okay, we're good. We did not soft lock. So I was holding my Joy-Con. I have like separated Joy-Cons in my hands, and I had it kind of all the way over, and I think it was being blocked from the Switch, and it lost connection. I did not expect that. Okay. Let's put this in the sifter. The sieve. Let's do this round again. I think that's what the directions were saying. Keep doing it till you're done. Looks like I'm done. Now we've got this. We're going to put it in the bowl. Nope. Do I need to put it in the blender? Oh, it just says combine. Let's put water in the bowl. No. Let's put this in the bowl. There we go. I think this is perfect. There we go. Why does it feel like flour even though there was so much water? We have to mix the water and flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like slightly wet sand. All right, that wasn't too hard. I mean, it was, except for the Joy-Con issue. Ammo, when will we get to the rocket? All right, let's finish up this recipe, and I think we'll be good to go. This is enjoyable. I like this. I totally get why Krista was into this. What? Wow, we really need to get an updated book. People are figuring out how much rice and coconut is needed, and in what order. Coconut can crumble easily. Okay, hold on. Flour and coconut. Ooh, look, maybe there's a math problem. 3 tablespoons of something. 4 tablespoons of something. Water. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. Okay, so we're layering? So there's something that is that sort of brown color is 3 tablespoons of something. And there's 3 of them, see? So this says 3 tablespoons, it points to this and this, and then you see there's a line? I think that line's going up here. So there's 9 tablespoons of something, and then 4 tablespoons times 4, so it'd be 16 of something. So 16, I'm gonna guess 16 and 9, and then we have water. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. Oh, so that has to be the coconut layers because they're the ones separated. So I think we need 9 tablespoons of coconut and 16 of flour. How do I measure? This is the machine. Okay, we gotta put the water in first. Oh, water goes in the bottom part. Oh, that's... Okay, this is the bottom part. Put it on top. Okay. This looks like a bong, honestly. First layer is gonna be coconut. Okay. Okay, there's the coconut. And then 2 of the flour. That doesn't say... Okay, all right. There's a coconut. Oh, that looks brown, though. That looks brown. Is that really intending to match the color? Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. I'm sticking with my original. Why would you say put the coconut layers as far as possible and stack them on each other? Sticking with it. All right. Now we'll cook it. We should turn this on after everything is ready. Well, I kind of thought it was ready. Put coconut layers as far away as possible. Okay, there we go. And now let's cook. So it worked, right? Yeah, put the coconut layers as far away as possible. We are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Daga! Daga! Is he asleep? I think so. Kevin? Yes, he is. Good, great science work, because a kid is never faked sleeping. So that interview. Another dead end? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it. So, I gotta say, I mean, we've done a couple recipes. I don't think I should, like, spoil this game more. I'm very impressed, and I'm not easily impressed. I'm not a huge cooking game person, but I've played cooking games in the past. these kinds of like instructional things. But this is interesting because it wasn't just about cooking and trying to get your timing right or anything like that. It was about figuring out the gaps in the recipes. And it didn't hold your hand. Like, I mean, you saw this, like, never once was it like, okay, press A to put a teaspoon in, press this. It never even told me to press A. So that was really nice. It let me just sort of play how I wanted to play. And then if I messed up, you know, you can do it again. And they actually give you the ability to undo. So if you realize you've messed something up, you don't have to start from the beginning, or you don't have burnt toast or whatever. You can just go back. So that was pretty cool. And then you saw even in the recipe when they were using the white and brown colors, but then in reality, the colors were flipped. But we stuck to our guns, keep the coconuts separated. It's true in life, honestly. I thought that was really interesting. I like it. And the only ding I would give this game is some of this text is going a little long. But it's early in the game, and they're clearly establishing the husband's trying to get better work, more consistent work. And mom is a teacher, and, so they're trying to establish it. So maybe it won't be so chatty later. But if you read quickly, you can kind of tap through it pretty quickly, too. So I was reading it out loud for a while. But you can probably get through it pretty quickly. I really like this. This is really neat. Looks great. I mean, not much for sound. It's a very downplayed sound musical game or whatever that might change later. But I think it matches what the game is trying to be. Very impressive. That's it. That's Venba. So Venba is on the eShop. I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch, if I didn't make that clear from the Joy-Con incident. It is $14.99, but it is on sale 15% off until August 14th for $12.74. And yeah, I would say based on what I've played, I'd recommend it. I like it. I like the gameplay style. It's really nice not to be over tutorialized too these days. All right. Once again, I'm John Blanco from the Dads After Dark show. We record weekly. Find us on your favorite podcast app. And for the Nintendo Dads, good night.